What is going on, ninjas? What is going on? I told Pizza to trim this one up a little bit more. We're gonna go ahead and finish all the shrubbery today at the townhomes. Besides this big one, we're gonna wait and keep that the very last thing. I'm walking over here because I want to talk to you guys, and I know Pizza's over there making noise. But hope you guys are doing well. Give you a quick update on some things that's been going on. I did not mention it into yesterday's video because it was just a review video. I actually have another video already recorded, or another part of it, which is the stand-on. So I might upload this with that, and if I don't, then I'll upload this tomorrow, and tonight will be the stand-on review. But anyway, give you a quick update. I know I mentioned it on Instagram, but I did not mention it on YouTube yet. I landed all those 116 rental properties. I got them all. So here's the deal. I have interviewed, or I've already met up with one Spanish guy, real cool guy. He's actually been a truck driver, a supervisor at his previous job. So we're gonna go ahead and have an, I'm gonna pick up the application from him later this evening. We're gonna have an interview. I'm also interviewing 4 more guys tomorrow. And probably 2-3 more guys this upcoming weekend. So we're on schedule. I want to get this situated with the guys. I want to hire people before the season starts because I want to be prepared this year. Because ninjas, the last thing I want to do is I got to have 100, 200 yards every week that need to be cut, or 150 plus, whatever it is. I don't know the math right now, and I don't want to be short on help. So we're getting everything situated. Pizza's trimming this up. Like I said, we're gonna finish everything here at the townhomes with the shrubs, except this right here. I'm gonna wait on this one and on that one. But I told Pizza we need to go ahead and finish these shrubs because I need to get this mulch taken care of, so that way we can get, you know, ready and prepped for season. And I also have another shrubbery job that I've done before and I've recorded there. I'm not gonna try to explain what yard it is now. You guys will see it, but he wants it done again. He wants it basically prepped for the spring. So we're gonna go ahead and do that after all the mulch and all this is done. I should be tomorrow mulching in here. I'm gonna hook up my dump trailer, fill everything up, and you know, see how much we can stretch a dump trailer full of mulch. And if I have to come back with a second load, I will. But guys, I got all the 116 rentals. Thought somebody was behind me. I got all 116 rentals. We got all my townhomes. I've landed all those rentals. Now, you know, it's gonna be the craziest season yet. Still got the demos. I am gonna return those probably tomorrow. I'm also getting ready to probably make a decision with my Skag walk behinds. Go ahead, Peace, what's up?
I didn't know you were recording.
That's fine.
I thought you were on the phone.
What's going on?
Can you unlock the blowers and the weeders? That way, whenever you're down yonder way, I don't have to come find you.
There you go. So I'm getting ready to get situated with the walk behinds. I'm getting rid of those Skags. Stay tuned on that. I will make the decision of what I'm gonna go with and what's going on. I need a walk behind at all times, ninjas. A lot of you guys have said, but Nick, why even get a walk behind? Just get all stand-ons. In my area with the kind of hills that we have, guys, some of these hills you don't even want to put a walk behind on, nor is it capable. You need a stand-on. You need a walk behind, and I need one walk behind at all times. That's why I'm getting rid of the 2 Skag walk behind. I don't need 2 of them. I need 1 of them. But I have also decided that I am going to get another stand-on as well. So here's my fleet.
Another stand-on.
Another stand-on. Can you how do you stand on it? So the fleet is going to be, I'm gonna have the Skag 36, which is barely ever used. It's used at the townhomes, and if we ever come across a yard with a small gate. So a Skag 36, which I probably will part ways with that thing before the season even finishes, but I don't know yet. But I am keeping that because it's a brand new machine. Skag 36. I'm gonna have the 48 walk behind, whichever one I choose. I'm gonna have the 52 or 54 inch stander that I'm gonna still get, and I got the 61 inch stander. So 61, 54, 52, whichever one I decide, 48, 36. So 4 mowers, and then of course the push mower 21. So 21 or 22, whatever it is. But that's gonna be my fleet for this season. At some point, once I get situated with all the mowers, guys, I will make a 2018 lawn care setup video, show you everything I got, kind of like what I did last year. But I'm so pumped, I'm so excited. Things are starting, you know, I'm getting calls left and right. I'm talking to about 10 to 12 guys total. Some I've already scheduled the interviews, some I'm still just talking and texting. But it's gonna be a crazy year. And ninjas, I just want to say, I hope you enjoyed this season with me and this journey, because it's going to be one heck of a ride. So I hope you enjoy it. I will do my best to give you the most footage I can of everything that I have going on, and new ninjas coming, maybe going, whatever, and all the new accounts and everything. It's going to be one heck of a season. I'm so pumped. Thank you for watching. I'll try to maybe record a little bit of us, what we end up doing here, but if not, I will include this in my video with the review for the stand-on. So take care, and maybe we'll see you later, but if not, I hope you enjoy the review. Get more into detail of each one. Which one you want to do first, Pace?
Let's do this one right here, yonder one.
All right, let's do the Ferris that we just picked up and got from the Ferris dealer. They let us check it out and keep it for a couple of days and give our thoughts and opinion on it. This is the Z2 Ferris. I believe it's probably the 2017 model from the looks of it. And let's get into it. So, Pace, first and foremost.
I like the back pad.
Okay.
The back pad, it's got, you know, the shapes in it. The bolster's kind of like a race seat would have.
So it's got little sides.
You can tuck your knees in right here. So if you're turning or you're on a hill or something, it seems like it would hold you a little bit better.
Okay. What about the controls?
Controls are all right. Now you have this little adjuster here that lets you set speed-wise, because now you can only put the handles forward that far.
Okay.
And then you have another setting.
To the middle.
Go a little bit farther.
And then the full.
And then the max speed, you can go a little bit farther.
So it's, guys, there's a little pin here that you can pull in and out and change between those three holes. Okay.
Now, personally, I prefer those controls over this control, simply because you see how this one has two bars here? Two solid bars.
Two solid
controls
bars.
are in the middle. That seems like it makes it a lot more difficult to get to your key. I mean, I could do it, but it's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable, and even that's uncomfortable. So that's a disadvantage.
While the right stander has one bar,
it has
correct?
one. So basically, on the right stander, this would be your bar
in the middle.
And your controls are here.
Which is, you're saying, a lot easier to access to the key.
A lot easier access to the key.
I agree. Okay. Okay.
Let me see if I can see how much gas is in this thing. It's got a full tank.
So what did you just do there? You had to peek?
You have to peek down through this, where it looks like a hole that's there for a gas gauge to go in.
Guys,
down through there.
it's right there. It is visible, but it's like you have to literally peek in the hole all the way down there. Not to mention having an open hole here. It's kind of just open. And so what I would have liked is if they brought that and filled in this hole. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree. You can, if you flip up the back pad, you can see the gas gauge too.
Okay, there it is. But, you know, I'm glad it has a gas gauge, unlike their walk-behinds, but you would think they would want to just put it more where it's visible so you don't have to actually hunt for it.
The location of the gas tank, and again, I'm comparing it to the right.
Well, that's what we're doing, yes.
Right, with the gas tank being in the middle right here, I like the ones on the outside better because it distributes weight better. Instead of all your weight being here, it distributes the weight out better. It gives you a lower center of gravity. So I like that.
What about the hour meter?
Why is the hour meter
all the way up here in the front?
How many hours you got on that mower? I mean,
not to mention,
there's a slot right here, it looks like, that's removable.
Not to mention, if the operator wants to look at the hour meter and he goes over and looks, it's actually upside down.
And then you could even you could push the controls forward, and next thing you know, you're going for a ride.
So that could be possibly a
Safety hazard.
if you don't have it in shut off or in park.
Right, yeah.
What about the deck adjustment height?
What height is that set to right now?
That is set to, well, to me, my instant, automatically, my reaction would be a 3.
Right.
Right? Right.
Right.
But it's not, because it's 3/4. But is it 3 3/4? I'm not sure.
He explained it to us when we picked it up.
The dealer did, yeah. He did say, what we do know is, guys, that these right here are the full numbers. So like this would be a 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm guessing.
So I would say that would be 3, 3 1/4, 3 1/2,
and 3 3/4.
and then 4 inches. I would believe, but I don't know.
No, you just said it backwards. This is 3, this is 4. This is 2, this is 1.
Right, so 3, 3 1/4, 3 1/2. What would the last
3
one be? 3
3/4.
3/4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it is, guys, it is a little bit where it can throw you off. I do wish this was a little bit more simpler. I think when you're doing 20 yards a day and you're just go, you don't want to sit there and go, okay, hold on, which one's which? I think once you get the hang of it, it's probably okay, but it's at first sight, I can see where it can throw people off.
If it's somebody that we hired on and he's never used this particular mower before, and you say, cut this yard on 3 1/2, he's gonna get on this mower and go. And then he's gonna have to come flag you down, and you're gonna have to come over and tell him how to set it. Over time, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. But
Right.
First off, it's a little confusing.
Did you just say someone we hire on?
Maybe.
You mean someone I hire
You
on?
hire on.
What about the engine piece?
Well,
Fuel injected.
yeah, unfortunately it's not a Kawasaki.
It's not a Kawasaki.
They do make these with Kawasaki.
It's a Briggs & Stratton
This
Vanguard.
is just the one they had that we could borrow.
Electric, fuel injected, 28 horse. Correct. They probably have Kawasaki's that come with it. Anything specific? Batteries right there. To me, this platform right here, when I look at this like this, where the camera, it just looks so boxy and plain. And not that it's a problem, ninjas, but to me it's just plain. And of course I'm only comparing this to the one I have, and if you look over here, but we'll get to that in a sec. Okay, anyway, so what about the deck? 52 inch?
52, I believe.
Okay. You like do you like this bar? I'm not really sure what this bar does.
That
Probably
bar's probably there to
protect
you from the exhaust.
Okay.
But I mean,
How easy is it to drop the deck and lift it with the pin of your thumb right here?
physically, how hard is it?
Pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Okay. Wide tires.
Wide tires.
Tell us about the stand platform.
It's nice. I mean, what I like better about
It
that
has
one,
the
the spring.
the spring there.
I like the right better than this one because the right, it seems like the platform is angled more.
A little bit that way.
Yeah, so it kind of forces you.
Throws you more into the
throws you more
machine.
Into the machine, yeah.
I got you.
And that one's not as stiff as this one either. Once you get on it and your weight goes down, it doesn't move a whole lot.
And you would think maybe the other one would be stiffer because it's newer.
Right.
And this one's obviously been a little bit broken in, but it's not. Okay. Anything else, Peace? Anything we can think of?
What I can think of.
What do you like it? And that you've tested it? Plenty of power?
Yeah, it's got plenty of power. It's fast.
We can't speak of the cut quality, of
Can't
course.
speak of cut quality. It is quick. It's agile. You know,
And it's a lot narrower than the right.
a lot more narrower than the right.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is a smaller deck than the right, but it is a lot more narrow.
Right, but I'm not talking about just the deck. The deck could be a little longer. I'm speaking of
Frame.
the whole frame, where the engine and the whole front end right there, the body. It's more pulled in compared to this. It's
I mean, look at all the space you have
correct.
here versus
So
your head is directly on the side of the.
right, and this is the Ferris Z2, guys. Great machine,
I like the gas tanks being on the side.
both sides.
Better weight distribution, it feels like.
Okay.
More lower center of gravity.
Okay.
Gas gauge is right here. We got a trash bag,
Which is nice.
which is nice for on all the ninjas that like to run over grass.
And honestly, guys, we were talking about it. If you don't, run over to trash. If you don't use it as trash, or you just don't happen to come across any trash that day, you could always throw your gloves in here if you're using gloves, and that way you don't have to carry them with you in the truck. And they're always on here. I don't think they would move anywhere if you push them on down. And when you come back to the next job site, you just pick them up and go.
Yep.
Stand on, as far as standing platform, as I mentioned, it's
leaned further forward.
How about the comfort?
Comfort, man, it's there.
It's
see how much more spring, if you watch it, see how much more this one springs than the other one does?
Yes.
When you're hitting bumps and stuff, man,
that's very big key.
A lifesaver.
Gotcha.
Controls.
Here's that bar we were talking about.
Remember that one, this would be a bar and this would be a bar. And then this would be your control.
Correct.
Right here it's opposite. You have one in the middle. Look how easy it is for me to get the key.
There's a big opening here for the key.
Boom. Key, blades, even the choke.
And
the hour meter.
The hour meter has it
has a trip setting, actually.
That's amazing.
Trip meter 1, so that
right
timer.
There. Timer 1, timer 2, I'm not really sure. And then that's the engine. English. Press it again. There it goes, 0.8. So we're not sure if that's actually a trip meter or just a timer of some sort, but sure. It's got options on that. Park and brake right here.
Park and brake on the left side. I do like park and brake on the left side.
And to drop your deck, I almost said gate, you have to actually press the button and hold it.
Press the button.
Hold it. And that's it. And to pick it up, you have to press the button and hold it.
As well.
Now keep in mind the engine.
The engine goes with it.
Go for it. Amazing. The engine actually moves with the deck.
Your deck pin.
Deck pin.
Deck pin.
It's right here.
Right here next to you. And it's easy to read. Very easy to read.
All right.
And of course, it won't come out this way. You got to flip it upside down. It'll slide out.
Kind of like our gate to the trailer I have. Okay. Okay. Okay.
3.5.
Good. This opens, right?
Yep.
Just like the Ferris does for easy access to your
hydros, charcoal filters. Something I do like about this, your hydraulic disengagement, they have these little bolts right here that are literally here just for leverage. And then you turn this and it disengages your hydro. So if you ever do have a problem and you need to physically move the machine by hand.
And we didn't see where they are on the Ferris, did we? It's something we might want to go back to.
I believe it's on the frame up front.
Want to go look real quick? Let's go look real quick. Let's look.
Right there, yep.
Yeah, there they are. So super easy on this one as well. Okay, okay, cool. Tires are bigger on this machine in particular than that one, the Z2.
I like the flap. It's kind of the same system as the Ferris walk behind, except it doesn't lock in place. But I like the fact that this is more rubber. It's not plastic that's gonna, over the time of heating up and cooling down outside, it's just gonna crack and get brittle.
It looks like the flap on this one is missing. Okay. I noticed that just now, actually.
But if we wanted to, once we lower the deck, we could fold this underneath the battery box and this flap would stay in place out of our way.
Okay. Muffler, it's a dual?
It's a true dual.
That's a single?
That's a single. So, okay. You've got it coming from the exhaust ports here and over there. Which is nice.
It's the 61-inch deck compared to, of course, that's a 52.
It is the FX engine. And you can tell that because it has the pod filter on top, plus it says FX.
850B.
I feel a lot more stable on this compared to the other one.
Very, very easy to look at.
Very easy.
And it's right there.
I don't even have to get on the trailer. We stop at the gas station, I can just go.
There it is.
Okay, we're good.
The spindles on both of these machines are non-greasable, correct? Okay, so both of these machines are sealed spindles, so that is a wonderful thing for both of these brands.
And matter of fact, there is not a grease fitting on this mower except for these two right here that you only have to do from time to time. There's not even ones on the wheels.
The actual wheels and tires in front.
Because I believe they did that on the non-flats. I don't think they do that.
So why did I buy that fancy grease gun then?
I don't know. Tell everybody you got a fancy grease gun?
I guess. So Ninjas, there you have it. Let's say I didn't own this and we were shopping and I looked at both of these and let's say I tried to compare both of these, which one I would pick personally, I am the type of person that I like the bigger tires. I would definitely notice the gas gauge. You guys already know that's my pet peeve. I think I would definitely notice the easy access to the key and all that. Pizza pointed out how this is more lean towards the actual machine itself for the operator. It kind of throws you in. But I do like the Ferris here, that it has these sides, which I think helps when you're taking turns. I think the quality cut, we can't say for neither one. And so, that's something we can't obviously give our opinion on. But overall, both the machines are great.
Yeah.
They really are. They're just different. They look different. They're three things that really stood out, Pete, is the hour meter, the gas gauge, and a little bit I could see somebody getting thrown off by the actual settings of the deck height. I like that this moves. I think that's very nice.
That would be really good for when you're training somebody.
Yes.
Who's never operated this.
To put it back.
Instead of having to idle the engine down, you can give them full throttle, but you can set it back, and now they can't go faster than probably a third speed.
Correct.
Settings, so.
But the downfall on having two pieces of metal here is to get to the key. Yeah. Now this machine itself, guys, is
when it was brand new.
When it was brand new, I guess.
But this is in the loaner program.
Yeah, $77.99.
The walk behind they gave us was brand new machine.
That walk behind was brand new. Yes, this was a loaner mower, and that's all they had. I guess that they could give us, which was totally fine. It's awesome.
So this goes to show this is a loaner mower. This is one of the mowers where if we bring something in to get worked on,
this would be.
Yeah, they'd give us something like this. This is one of their loaner programs.
And that's awesome. I would be super happy with that. If I brought in my walk behind, if I go with Ferris and something happened and they need to service it and they can't get it fixed right then and there, if they give me something like this, I'm happy. Yep. But as you guys know, I own this. This is mine. I love it so far from what I've been, able to see and a little bit of the test driving and all, but only time will tell how it actually cuts and how it handles hills and all kinds of stuff, because the season
about to start.
It's about to start. It's just around the corner, ninjas. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Both machines are great. I hope this was helpful, educational, and really helped somebody maybe who's considering purchasing one of these machines. Some cons and pros between the two. I don't think there's a con of any kind that we pointed out on this. And that's not because this is my machine. It's because I don't think there is, at this point at least. At this,
There's a reason he bought this machine. We shopped around. We looked at multiple different brands. We tried all of them. We even went to Ferris.
We did.
And tried their machines and spent 2-3 hours at the dealership looking at stuff and talking. And ultimately, there's a reason he bought this machine.
We went to Exmark too, remember? Yeah. We did.
Exmark, Snapper Pro, Ferris, Hustler, Grasshopper, Toro. We went through all of them. And there's a reason he bought this machine.
The WRIGHT stood out to me.
The WRIGHT looked like the right mower.
The WRIGHT looked like the right mower. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed. It's going to be an awesome season, man. I am pumped. I hope you ninjas are pumped. And if you're not, you better get off your granny's couch and get pumped, because season was going to come quicker than you think. You better get organized, get your mowers situated, get your weed eaters situated, get your accounts situated, figure out who you have, who you don't. If you need more accounts, get your butt out there, get off granny's couch and throw flyers, do whatever you got to do. Let's make this one heck of a season for all of us ninjas all across the world. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. And as always,